It's risky work weaving in and out of the traffic, but you've got to be in it to win it. These men are selling gambling guides.
Photocopy more guide now, me go selling round. Was demand blood slat them, I was 20 man go betting NRL tips.
Tipping guides lure people to bookmakers across town.
It's lunchtime now and hundreds of punters are here to place their bets.
Enticed by the possibility of winning big.
Tukina winning 1,000. Kind of all mangi number of NRL guide number the street of Atok Washa winning 1,000.
You bet in league na buy you team big plighting. I'm kind of same so all fada all yamplaman, lily yamplaman, more am the sakam stalo slab.
Market money me no sex implanting but me colleague lily gami sa bet.
So slab mo sem garanating im blast up na look out team na. Yaman trang on da tu blatif no dalak no or sem bladrino no am blasta na dino or goka no mo sem.
These bookmakers once focused on horse racing, but now it's NRL Tipping attracting a new generation of punters. The league is hugely popular here. Rugby league is PNG's national sport, but the effects of gambling are poorly understood.
I think it's a time bomb for us to combat this issue.
PNG's top mental health expert says many people are naive about the risk posed by gambling, and there are few, if any, social services available to problem gamblers.
It becomes an issue and problem because in the process of winning, most of the time they are losing the money.
Na me no winning stuff 500 kina again, so still me no go kawet. Yeah.
Close to 1 tips to me bin come up, but ogara come right no 1 so been drawn, but still me no give up, me oklo still go.
Na lilik market money blow me sa go place him lo bet as all. Come na me mama to me hat lo lucina me sa bet ken.
Australians are world leaders when it comes to gambling losses, losing $25 billion a year. There's little research on the effects of gambling in PNG. Papua New Guineans are even more vulnerable.
When you go around, you will actually see students carrying tips and all this. And there is no restriction in that area.
School board member and pastor Terupo Apawa has seen NRL gambling in schools.
The influence of NRL tipping on the kids' mindset is quite damaging. Kids can go in and place their bets. And that's something that we need to polish up.
PNG could soon have its own NRL team, a move backed by the Australian government. But little thought has been given to how that might fuel a growing gambling problem in a poorly regulated environment. Gambling ads are banned in PNG, but are seen during the NRL on rebroadcasts from Australian partners. PNG's government, facing instability, development challenges, tribal violence, and a cost of living crisis, is reluctant to dedicate resources to curb betting.
This is something that government and parliament is to really decide, like, is gambling good or not? In these tough economic times, people are trying to increase their income, so it brings some immediate benefit. I don't really want to cap on it because it keeps our young people and our people in the community going for a while. But it can be destructive too. So that's the balance we have to make.
From online betting to poker machines and street darts, there's no shortage of opportunities for punters to wager a bet. And with few economic opportunities here, it's little wonder the lure of gambling is proving so strong for many in Papua New Guinea.
It's a society depressed, nothing else to do. It becomes a habit, which is not bringing positive, but is having an impact personally and also in the family, in their finance, and in their mental health.
The chairman of Transparency International PNG says the combination of NRL passion and poverty makes people an easy target for gambling companies.
It does expose our people to, in a way, be manipulated.
Mr. Aitsi says the regulator needs to step in.
The National Gaming Control Board is really responsible for managing and perhaps trying to address some of these social issues.
The Pacific put questions to the National Gaming Control Board but did not hear back.
The National Gaming Control Board receives revenues from the industry, and so as a result, it's beneficial for them to grow the industry. It's not a healthy arrangement.
The CEO of the NRL, Andrew Abdor, told us the league respects PNG's sovereignty and the regulation of sport and wagery is a complex issue that every nation should navigate according to its own culture and laws. PNG is betting on a future with the NRL. If their bid for a team is successful, the odds are high that more problem gambling will come with it.
Because country missed up the crisis where kind of some Kinabelly drop lilik na price flow sanji wanta live him hot but kind of symbol display you look him now everyone blind interest for man where lo paget pan in black